Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm missing an arrow out of my quiver. You know what that means. I'm hunting in a WMA that I've hunted several years in, and it's the last morning of the first archery hunt, and I have never killed a deer in this place. It's full of deer. I've just always had problems with it, and this morning I've been filming the whole time too, and this morning I said, to heck with the camera, I'm gonna leave it in the truck. So this morning I actually come into this spot that, a little background, I've been scouting this area and bypassing this spot every time I come in on my bike, and I look at it and I looked at it and I looked at it, and every time I'm like, man, if I get an opportunity I need to go in there and check that out because something looks cool about it. Nice little funnel, oak trees along it and stuff like that, and right now it's all about the food in this place. I just never did, or always ran out of time, never made it a priority. So Cindy was hunting last night, and she was riding her bike on the way out and literally rides up on a nice 8-point, like coming out of this spot right 30 minutes after dark. So I said, well, you know what, it's the last morning, I'm gonna go in here blind. I had marked some things on my Onyx that I could see. I could make out some oak trees along this little drain and stuff. So I got it. I eased in here. It's real super foggy. It's still foggy right now, but I eased in here, hit this little creek, and eased down the creek through the water to keep my scent down. And walked until I found a couple big water oak trees. They're actually laurel oaks. Excuse me, my wife will kill me. There's both right here, but there's a laurel oak, big laurel oak right there that is just dumping acorns. And I said, well, it's as good a place as any. Catch one cruising down this edge and feed. And sure enough, a nice little 8-point came in, and I have no clue if it's the same deer as the deer she saw last night, but it's the last morning. I've never killed a buck here. I have much bigger deer on camera, but it's been a slow year for me. I've only killed 2 deer so far, 2 7-points, and I believe this one's an 8-point. I could just tell that he was legal. I could see his brow on the one side at least. So, but he's young. He's a 2.5-year-old 8-point probably. But I about fell out of the tree when I shot him. So I know he's dead. I made a perfect shot on him, about 23 yards. He ran a little ways out in this palmetto flat, but I'm gonna go find blood, and my arrow's laying over there. Part of it passed all the way through. I think I hit the opposite shoulder and broke in half. So let's go. All right. Oh yeah, this is just littered with tracks. I've got a gun hut in this place too. I need to stick a camera up here ASAP and see what else we got going on. Okay, so he was standing right in here when I shot him. Okay. Yeah, I got blood right there. This might be kind of difficult because everything is wet. It is so foggy right now. But I just need to slow down and take my time. I know he's dead out here. Oh yeah. Blood on the ferns. It's just so hard to see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's all blood right there, and you could barely tell. Tell you what, this is probably gonna be, it's probably gonna be a minute on this track just because blood is so hard to see right now. So I will, when I know I'm getting a little closer, I'll turn the camera back on. Focus on trying to find this deer right now. All right, I got reinforcements here. The legend himself, Alan Bates III. Blood is extremely hard to see because everything's red and everything's wet, and we're probably no more than 50 yards from the deer right now. If the hit was as good as I thought it was, but we were just back on blood. I turned the camera on. We can't find any. Yep.
It's one of those things, you know, he made like a stupid little wiggle, and you just got to figure out the direction.
He probably really didn't even wiggle. He probably just jumped over everything, and he's in between. Yeah, see, here's some blood right here, Alan. Just the tiniest little bit. So he probably went out through this way. That looks like a running track to me, maybe.
Yeah, looks like kicked up the dirt. Sure.
Yeah. Probably buried up in the thickest palmetto patch out here.
I doubt that. You'll probably walk right up on his ass before you see him.
They're supposed to, well, I say they're supposed to bleed more than this, but
It's probably bleeding a lot more than you see.
I guarantee he's bleeding a lot more than what we can see, because a lot of the blood that I found back there was so watery, it was really literally just running off the leaves.
I don't see a running track right here in this sandy spot.
No, I had that little running track right over here cutting across.
Yeah, maybe he went across there.
So
I just don't see, I mean, not saying you could run this little sandy spot.
right. Look on these palmettos up here, see if maybe he dove over these. Come on, little guy.
Yeah. The deed has been done.
At least he'll be an easy drag out, because he's probably in the neighborhood of 110 pounds. I mean, he might surprise me, I don't know, but
Yeah, sometimes you know.
the little buck looked like a wall hanger to me out in this place. What do you see?
We found him.
Holy crap. He pulled a Houdini on us.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. A little 80-incher, like I thought he was.
Bird in hand.
There's the exit. So it was a pretty good shot, like I thought.
Yeah, you must have just bounded over that stuff right there at the end.
Yeah.
Looks like it's
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, sir.
Yep, anytime.
Oh, he is exactly what I thought he was. Just a little, had a big future ahead of him, 2-year-old.
Met the wrong person today.
He damn sure did. Cool.
It may not take you long to pull them if you're here.
All right. He's all ready to roll.
Load it up.
The man brought the shaggin' wagon with him. So, all right, let's get her done. I'll just hold on to the plastic card because after I clean them, I gotta go back and.
All right.
How many points does it have?
You're not gonna hunt anymore, then, right?
I've got another permit.
There's usually some permit guys come, but you throw them in that box.
Yeah, I got another one that I was considering when I did tonight.
Yeah.
All right, now look at the camera.
When you're ready, you ready? Here we go. Turn him a little bit the other way. There we go. We're gonna do another one. Ready? Smile.